Berkshire Hathaway Home Service Sales Associates. My name is Paul Campanaro, real estate coach and trainer, here for part 2 on developing skills. Let's jump in. First, we ended last segment with talking about role play, right? So let's dig in a little bit deeper and take a look at what good role play really looks like, right? Because we understand that improving my communication is going to elevate the quality of my communication and hence get me more contracts signed, right? So the first point I have down here is stand up while role playing. Right? Stand up while role playing. Allow body language, right? Body movement to enhance your energy so that the quality of what you're saying is being enhanced. And when you're seated and your head's down, obviously that physically you're being held back. So verbally you're going to be held back. So stand up, give yourself some good posture, allow body language to flow the quality of your communication. The next point I have here is focus on how you're saying the words, right? Delivery is critical. Certain words, certain phrases. Sometimes I call them sound slaps, where you really enhance the quality of the communication, or you really enhance a certain word or phrase, because I need to inject a little energy and enthusiasm in the conversation, right? And that's actually the next point is energy and enthusiasm. If you don't make it, you got to fake it, right? So bring better enthusiasm and energy. Remember, we talked about in the first part of the series, attracting better prospects, attracting better clients. So I'm going to have to be more attractive on what's coming out of my mouth and be intentional about how I'm delivering that. Okay, so the next point is follow the scripts while you're role playing. Follow the scripts. Especially when you're a newer agent, you need to follow the scripts verbatim, okay? Now listen, I'm only saying this because I know you're not gonna do it in real life. You're gonna get caught up in what they say, and what they say might be important. I need to address that and ask better questions for that. And I might get lost in the conversation. I might not know which way to go. So following the scripts verbatim helps me condition like an athlete, good practice, right? Practicing perfectly so that at the moment of impact, I can respond more confidently and comfortably. And when I'm looking at the scripts while I'm prospecting over the phone, at least, I can understand and feel comfortable with the material that's in front of me so that I can move forward and have a better conversation, pace and lead better, okay? Role play motivated prospects. We get caught up on this one when we're newer agents and trying to be providing objections or providing resistance, and then we get lost forgetting it's important to role play overcoming objections, right? Moving through resistance. So that's a big part of practicing well so that I'm role playing motivated prospects and moving forward in the conversation versus not getting anywhere. There's going to be plenty of opportunities in real life to not get anywhere. Practice being able to identify motivation through using the scripts and then maneuvering through that so that you can progressively and positively continue conversations. The next point I have written down here is repeating, approving, and moving. And I'll do a whole segment just on repeating, approving, and moving. But I want to ram my way through conversations, right? Repeat. Hey, listen, I hear you loud and clear, Mr. Seller, or I completely understand what you're saying, Mr. Seller, right? Paraphrase or say exactly what they said so they understand that you're listening. I mean, in our personal lives, we don't even get this, right? Our significant others or people that are near and dear to us, how often do we hear that? You're not listening to me. So repeating is a huge part of them understanding that you're on their side, leading into the next point, approve. To help them understand you're on their side, right? Approve, good, great, fantastic. Acknowledgement, maybe, because it may not always be good, great, fantastic. I understand what you're saying. I can appreciate where you're coming from. I might feel the same way if I was you. I'm on your side, really, is what we're saying, right? I'm on your side. So repeat, approve, and then finally move, okay? But move on to the next question. Maybe it's the next question on the script. If you're listening carefully, maybe it's not. Maybe it's another question that is based on something that they said that's very, very important for me to dive deeper into to understand their situation, for me to dig a little bit more on their motivation to better understand them, right? You want to help people. So to help people, I need to understand them. To understand them, I have to continue to ask good questions, ask them well, and then listen carefully so I can rinse and repeat the process. Okay, so repeat, approve, move. This one tool can be the cornerstone to your communication to elevate quickly the quality of your conversations. Finally, give compliments on what was done well, of course, right? But also constructively criticize, right? One of my mentors said a clear identifier of someone becoming great is their willingness to subject themselves to healthy confrontation, to grow. Right? What am I doing well, but what am I not doing so well? What do I need improvement on? How can I get better at what I'm doing so that I can sincerely and genuinely want to help people and do that better, right? So role play. For part 2 in developing your skills, again, my name is Paul Campanaro, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Sales Associates. I look forward to part 3, preparing for lead generation. See you next time.